last story. Has rugby become too complicated? All right. You've got breakdown. You've got head contact framework. You've got yellow card reviews. You've got scrum penalties. You've got law variations between competitions. Has rugby become too complicated for the average person who doesn't watch week in, week out to understand what is going on?
Maybe, but you could say that about NFL. You know, you could maybe even say it about football because of all the VAR saga. But going back to your last point, what was your last point there?
Law variations between competitions.
Now, Super Rugby are like the dummies, aren't they?
Yeah, they're attractive rugby dummies.
Yes.
Anything that's like, make the game quicker.
Yeah, or make the game a better spectacle, try it. And I think rugby is evolving. I think it's at that period of sort of where it is at, where, yes, things needed to change, and they are changing, but we're still ironing out the kinks. We want it to be more of a spectacle. We want it to be more attractive. But we're still just sort of lumbering through that phase until we get out the other side and gone, actually, that's worked really well. We're going to keep that, or no. So we're just sort of ironing out the kinks with it.
I don't... Okay, so what's the most complicated game that you've played?
That I've played?
Yeah. I think I know it. Maybe you... I know I've played it with you.
Okay. Cricket's pretty... Cricket is very
right, cricket is
tough.
Very complicated.
To explain it to someone that doesn't know cricket...
100%. Even to explain it to someone that kind of does know cricket, why it's not out when it pitches just outside leg stump, down the leg side. And
then scoring it.
Exactly. Right.
So, I don't even know how to do that.
But cricket is the most complicated sport that I've ever played.
Yeah.
But it is incredibly well supported around the world.
Big time.
I'm not in America, okay, but you look at Asia.
Oh, yes, but that's the population.
Yeah, but if it's not. I don't think a sport needs to be not complicated to do well.
No, I agree. Yes, sorry, I understand. Yeah.
I think rugby's problem is they change their rules every 5 seconds.
They don't give them a chance.
And also, they don't like people being good.
No.
They don't like people like Razzie Erasmus who go, I'm allowed to do whatever I want with my subs. I will do whatever I want with my subs. They don't like Carlos Spencer who used to kick it off his knee because that was deemed to be part of the league.
Yeah.
They don't like that. So therefore they go, we'll change the rules to stop you from having fun and taking advantage of the rules.
But, they don't like Razzie Rasmussen. Razzie.
Just
Let's call him Razzie. Because...
Is that Razzie Rusterfield?
Razzie Ruster. Because he's doing so well.
Yeah, and he's Southern Hemisphere.
Razzie, South Africa, Southern Hemisphere are dominating world rugby at the moment. We don't like that. We don't want that.
No. In fact, that's going to be next week's. That's going to be next week's topic. Does World Rugby have it in for the Southern Hemisphere? That's going to be our topic.
Okay, 100%.
So my problem is with rugby is they don't give rules a chance to develop. And actually, they always, I don't know what they're doing. Like, okay, safety, I get it, right?
Yep.
Changing the rules for safety reasons, I understand.
Yes.
But changing the rules because it seems like some teams got an unfair advantage. And like Italy, right? Italy came up with that rule.
Brilliant.
Fantastic. Really interesting.
For those of you that don't know or can't necessarily remember, they played England, Six Nations, and Italy just didn't go into the ruck. So a ruck wasn't formed. And what they did is they were then going offside. Wasn't offside because there was no offside line. and England just didn't know what to do. And England actually went up and said, how do we...
Yeah.
What is it? How do we combat this?
Yeah. And
well, I'm not your coach.
100%. And do you know what? The World Rugby should not have stepped in. No. World Rugby should have gone, well, this is great, because now, if teams want to do that, then a team will then take advantage of that.
Yes. Teams have to then think about, right, if this happens, what do we do?
What do we do?
Except they took it away, and then it's just the same rugby.
Yeah. And that's my annoyance. I don't think it's too complicated. I just think the rules don't need to change. I think the rules should be the same across the whole world. We shouldn't have this, we'll try it here for a year and then we might bring it in. And I think if you are going to change the rules, it should only be able to happen every 5 years. Every 5 years, you have a law review and you say, okay, this needs changing for safety reasons. This needs changing because it's become a real issue.
I disagree with the 5-year plan.
Okay.
And the reason why I disagree is because if they bring something in that is horrendous, or on the flip side, if it is horrendous, put up with it. Learn how to play with it, play against it.
So are you not against my 5-year rule then?
That was
very quick.
It was very quick.
Hang on, have you done a Yui?
I've done a Yui, yeah. I've done a Yui. No, but I think there are pros and cons to the 5-year plan.
I definitely think there's pros and cons. I think for safety reasons, they might need to break that.
Yeah.
But for any other reason, don't change it.
No.
And you look at football. Football does not change its rules. The only one that's been changed
VAR.
in recent is VAR. And there's been a clarification on the offside line. But that's it. It's still the same rules that they've been playing with for... Now, is that because it's quite a simple game, and it is a simple game? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. All right, mate. What caught your eye?